We are the atmosphere. We are the voice. We are the energy. We are the noise. We are the kingdom. We are the vibe. We are the 12th man at Arrowhead Drive.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 12th Man at Arrowhead Drive. I am your host, Kevin Britton. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We would appreciate it. And if you guys do like the content, like the video. That way we know you guys enjoy what we're doing here at Stadium Drive Sports. Now, today we're going to be going over my 2022 mock draft for the Kansas City Chiefs. It is a 7-round mock, and it does include trades. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it here today. So, starting off the mock draft, the Kansas City Chiefs have made a trade. So, this trade, the Kansas City Chiefs found somebody that they couldn't live without. If you guys watched my last video, you'll know there are only 3 players that I feel the Chiefs could be looking to trade up for. And one of those 3 fell within reach for us. So the Chiefs did go ahead and make that trade up, trading with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So we moved up from pick number 29 to pick number 20. We also gave them the 63rd pick in the second round, the 135th pick in the fourth round, and then we moved up a little bit in the later rounds, moving from the 7th round pick 233 up to the 6th round at pick 208. And we did all of this to move up so we could draft Jameson Williams, wide receiver, Alabama. Williams is a dynamic athlete with elite speed, acceleration, and stop-start ability. He utilizes his speed to get off cleanly from the line and create separation from defensive backs. He also has great vision with the ball in his hands. Other players considered with this draft pick? None. All right, let's go ahead and move into our second pick in the first round. That is pick number 30. And with pick number 30, the Kansas City Chiefs select defensive end Boye Mafe, Minnesota. Mafe has a high motor and is very persistent in pursuit, but also has the ability to drop in coverage. He can effectively get off of blocks, has good bend around the edge, and the necessary speed to get after the quarterback. Other players considered: linebacker Chad Muma, defensive tackle Perrion Winfrey. Now, in the second round, with pick number 50, the Kansas City Chiefs select Travis Jones, defensive tackle, Connecticut. Jones has great upper body strength and can control the blocker and shed to hit the hole. He also has good lower body strength, allowing him to push the pocket, and he can also handle double teams in the interior. Other players considered: defensive end Kingsley Enagbare, cornerback Tariq Woolen. All right, and moving into the third round with pick number 94, the Kansas City Chiefs select linebacker Brian Asamoah, Oklahoma. Asamoah is athletic and has good playing speed. His athleticism mixed with his range allow him to excel in coverage. He effectively limits yards after the catch and can also contest on 50-50 balls. Other players considered: offensive tackle Nicholas Petit-Frere, safety J.T. Woods, running back James Cook. All right, and with our last pick of the third round, end of the second day of the draft, pick number 103, the Kansas City Chiefs select cornerback Jalen Armour Davis, Alabama. Armour Davis is a lengthy cover corner. He has fluid movement skills and some twitch to him as well. He hasn't had big numbers when it comes to interceptions, but he does put himself in good positions in coverage. Other players considered: offensive tackle Braxton Jones, safety Nick Cross. So that concludes day 1 and 2 of the draft. Let's see what day 3 is going to bring the Kansas City Chiefs in today's mock draft. We'll do that right after this.
Welcome, Royals Empire. You now have an informative, interactive show made right here in Kansas City and made just for the Royals fans. Hosted by me, Sean Barr. Let me take you down the Royal way as you indulge yourself with some great Royals coverage along with coverage around the league. Plus a variety of fun segments. Might even learn a thing or two. Even for the avid fan. Come join me. This is the Royal Way, only here on Stadium Drive Sports.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and hop right into day 3 of the draft, starting off in the 4th round. Kansas City Chiefs have pick number 121, and with that pick, they select safety Nick Cross, Maryland. Cross is a former track star who also has very good length. He utilizes both of these traits very well, being able to make up ground and make a play on the ball. He is also not afraid to deliver a hit. Other players considered: tight end Jelani Woods, cornerback Alontae Taylor, offensive tackle Rasheed Walker. All right, we have another trade alert. The Kansas City Chiefs, in Brett Veach fashion, couldn't sit back, couldn't hang out in the 7th round. They had their eye on somebody and they need to go get him. So we traded up with the Dallas Cowboys. We gave them pick number 208 in the 6th round, pick number 243 in the 7th, and pick 251 in the 7th as well, so that we could move up to pick 176 in the 5th round. Who did we have our eye on? Zach Tom, offensive tackle, Wake Forest. Tom has good lateral quickness and loose hips, which allows him to mirror defensive linemen, and he is able to stay attached to blocks through contact. He also has great timing at the snap to get to his anchor point. Other players considered: none. All right, and with our last pick in this draft, the 7th round, pick number 259, the Kansas City Chiefs select a hometown guy, Ali Green IV, cornerback, Mizzou. Green is a physical corner. He uses his physicality at the line in press coverage, as well as when contesting catches. His physicality isn't limited to just coverage, though. He is also not shy about delivering a hit on running plays. Other players considered with this selection? None. All right, guys, well, there we have it. Let's take a quick look at a rundown of our selections here today. So again, we traded with the Pittsburgh Steelers to move up to pick number 20 in the 1st round, where we grabbed Jameson Williams, wide receiver out of Alabama. And with our 2nd pick in the 1st round, pick number 30, we went with defensive end Boye Mafe out of Minnesota. In the 2nd round, pick 50, we went with Travis Jones, defensive tackle. And pick number 94 in the 3rd round, we went with Brian Asamoah, linebacker, Oklahoma. Also in the 3rd round, pick number 103, Jalen Armour Davis, cornerback. 4th round, pick 121, Nick Cross, safety out of Maryland. We traded up into the 6th round to pick 176 with the Dallas Cowboys to select offensive tackle Zach Tom. And with our final selection in the 7th round, pick 259, we select Ali Green, cornerback out of Mizzou. That is the draft, guys. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Grade this draft if you would, A, B, C, D, or F. And leave a comment along with that. Let me know what you did or didn't like. And if anybody that is not selected here is somebody you really have your eye on as well. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Again, my name's Kevin. This is the 12th Man at Arrowhead Drive right here on Stadium Drive Sports. Until next time.